Welcome back, everyone. Out of the Park Baseball 2021 Anaheim Angels franchise here, or Los Angeles Angels. I remember when they were the Anaheim Angels. And we're continuing with where we left off. And we are going to get into the first year player draft. And this is actually pretty exciting because the Angels have not had good draft history. Probably the last successful draft pick they made was Mike Trout. Everything else has been pretty much a flop. And so we want to draft the next Mike Trout. We have a few guys that we can take a look at. J.D. Gregerson out of high school. Spencer Torkelson. I like J.D. Gregerson the most. He is extremely hard to sign, but he's got good potential. Let's see what else there is. There is the Spencer guy. Let's see. He's got pretty good numbers. He's out of Arizona State, Tempe. You know, we need a first baseman. I mean, let's just be real. We're going to need a first baseman. And this guy seems like a pretty solid guy. So we're just going to straight up draft him and get into the next pick. Blaze Jordan. That's the guy I was hoping for right here. This guy looks really good as well. So, and he's 17. Very young. So he could develop into something really good for us. So we're going to draft him as well. Gregerson is still available. So I'm going to take him. Next pick. Got shortstop. Jordan Carrion. I think I'm going to take Michael Flores, though. We'll continue. And we'll probably do one more pick here because the rest isn't really necessary. Jason Hodges will do. And then we'll just sim the rest of this draft and see what we ended up with. Hopefully we get a few good picks towards the end. Sometimes the computer does a good job, sometimes it doesn't. But apparently David Peralta had a 3 home run game. That's really good. Oh, apparently we were drafting for the other team. I forgot to click the button. So we didn't get that first guy. Blaze Jordan was our first pick. So we kind of messed it up. If that other guy fails, kind of responsible for that because we drafted for them. That was my mistake. Won't happen again. So it looks like we got some decent guys, though. Cole Foster is impossible to sign. Alderman had amazing high school stats. A lot of these guys are pretty cheap, so I'm just going to meet their demand because it's not really that much money. Except for the bottom guy, he wants $1.1 million. I don't think I want to sign him, honestly. But, man. I can't get around that. Am I missing something? I mean, the risk is relatively low. I'll offer him $500,000. See what he takes. I mean, 1.1 is ridiculous. So, hopefully that works out. Hopefully we sign all those guys. The other guy's not even going to get an offer because I'm not even going to bother wasting my time with him. Griffin Canning and Felix Pena are both back. So that means we can make adjustments to the rotation. Barrara and Heaney could be out. Barrara is definitely down, for sure. We're going to put Canning in. No, we don't want to release him. some nonsense right there. We're going to put Canning in and probably... I'm going to move Heaney down one more. I'm going to send down Andries. Just for now. We can always adjust this later, but I want to see what Felix Pena and Canning do. We're going to go with a 6-man temporarily and see what happens. We're just going to start with Canning and Pena, actually, and then go down from there because that makes the most sense right now. And let's just actually see what Canning does right here. 4 innings, no decision, 5-4 win. Not bad. Alderman is not satisfied. He wants us to improve his offer. Oh, I'll give you 750. I mean, I don't really want to go anymore. Offer this guy a penny since he's... Oh, I guess the lowest you can do is $1. Because he's impossible to sign, so might as well just insult him, right? Let's see. Felix Pena, let's see what he does. Pena pitched well. Alright. Let's see how they do after a few starts. I really am thinking about moving Heaney to the bullpen. So, it looks like we got a trade proposal from the Royals, Mike Montgomery, for Jorge Jimenez and Jose Rodriguez. We're going to decline because I don't want Montgomery. Looks like the season ended for Kyle Schwarber. So, more injuries for him, unfortunately. What else is the news? 20 games in a row for Daniel Murphy. He's hitting .378. He just puts up ridiculous numbers in Colorado. Cole Foster has no intentions of negotiating further, and I figured because he was impossible to sign, and I really insulted him with that offer, so we're going to continue with our simulation. Patrick Sandoval is back. Bundy is going to be out for 1 week. So I'll go ahead and put him on the DL briefly and bring Sandoval in. Now, Heaney, I'm just going to leave him in the rotation. I'm not really... Griffin Canning is kind of pitching like trash right now. Let's see what Pena does. Okay, Pena didn't pitch the greatest. I'm waiting for one of them to really, like, prove they're good. I don't know what the fuck is this opener shit right here, but we're just gonna get rid of that. I don't know why that was there. Hopefully they didn't give him any starts. Okay, good. Openers are, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. But, yeah, Dylan Bundy's recovery is unclear. Well, I'm glad I put him on the DL. Sometimes this game, it tells me you day to day, and then the guy ends up being gone for like 4 months, and you're like, you couldn't have told me sooner? Like, I could have found a replacement. All right, midseason review of goals. We're 53 in 27. He's very happy with our record. He's not happy that we haven't upgraded at first place. I mean, Jose Abreu is, but okay. He would appreciate if we extend Simmons. Yeah. And that's about it. All right. We don't have a top 10 prospect, unfortunately. Farm system is amazingly terrible. But, I mean, we're winning. So unless the team collapses, I don't see why we can't win the division. I mean, let's finish out this month here. Lost quite a few games in a row. As I say, unless we collapse, we lost 4 in a row. We're 3-7 in the last 10. So the collapse has begun, I guess, right? We're 54-31 at the end of June. And we are 9.5 games ahead of the A's, 15 games ahead of the last place Mariners. So we have the division. Like, if we played 500, unless somebody has a crazy 20-game Moneyball winning streak, ain't happening. We got this division, so it's really going to be disappointing if we can't win this year. As for how our players are doing, Ohtani has been pitching wonderful, 10-0 with a 2.46 ERA. He's really taken off. That ERA's slowly been going down. And offensively, he's hitting 287 with 11 home runs. So, he's doing well. Tehran, 7.5, 4.29 ERA. Sandoval, 3-2, 4.36. Heaney, 4-6, 5.10. Canning, 0-1 with 6.75. And Felix Pena's 1-2 with a 7.20. So, rotation ain't working out so far towards the back end. But Dylan Peters continues to do well in the long man role, and Barnes is doing well in the setup. Everybody else is either mediocre or bad. Robles, though, .89 with 21 saves. He's doing very well. Fletcher's doing great leading off, 332, 4 home runs. The average kind of came back down to earth a little bit. Simmons, 282, 3 home runs. Trout, 335, 23 home runs. Ohtani, 287, 11 home runs. Rendon, 313, 11 home runs. Peralta with us, 266 with 6 home runs. Abreu, 232 with 3 home runs. Upton, 192. And Castro, 204 with 5 home runs. So that's how the team's doing. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Angels Franchise. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.